Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Kevin Barnett, Jim Holley. What a night here in St. Louis. Jim, we'll start with that 250s. And it was Will Hahn, once again, whole shot winner, back-to-back.
Yeah, I don't know if he's happy that both weekends he gets those whole shots and collects $1,000 from Nuclear Cowboys. But I mean, what a great win! I think that Will Hahn, Dean was fast tonight. If Dean didn't start in 12th place, I think it would have been a different race. Yeah, Dean put pressure on him. Lap 12, he comes over here over the Monster Energy finish line. He goes underneath him. Will Hahn sees him out of the corner, lifts up, let Dean commit. He squares back underneath, makes a pass. Then you get after here just before the whoops in that right-hander there. He sees Dean out of the corner eye. He grabbed more throttle and railed the outside. I mean, he held on, and there was an unbelievable amount of pressure from Dean Wilson. But you know what? Hey, he's got the red background now. He's got leading it by 1 point as they head down into Daytona. But I thought at one point Blake Wharton, he was in there, and Dean passed him, and Wharton comes away with that third.
How about Jeremy Martin back in 5th, just ahead of Marvin Musquin, and Marvin Musquin in 4th, who can't seem to hang on through a whole main either. He keeps putting the bike on the ground.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I don't know what he's struggling with. Maybe he's lacking a little bit of confidence. But when I saw the gate come down and I saw Marvin in the back, I went, oh man, he's got to work his way up. But like you said, the rookie Jeremy Martin, another 5th. What a great ride for him.
Yeah, Star Racing certainly happy about that. Moving on to the 450s, the racing action was fast and furious. If I run down the top 4, Jim, it looks like 2011, Villapoto, Stewart, Reed, and Dungey. Flashbacks to a couple of years ago, but it was James Stewart in 2nd to Ryan Villapoto. But a lot of controversy there. We had a red flag after Michael Essie got that whole shot.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you mentioned the other guys a few years ago racing, and it was such a good battle back then. This is the reason why, right here. The dirt tonight. It lent itself. I mean, you could go in.
It's nice right now.
You could square off. You could drive in. I mean, the guys were happy to race here tonight. After being in Arlington, it was hard and slick, and even last week. But this track tonight was great for racing, and I mean, the fans here in St. Louis were unbelievably, ecstatic. I mean, everybody was standing up. At one point, all 6 of the guys were right there, and it was just back and forth passing, great passing, setting guys up. I mean, Villapoto was scrubbing, but you mentioned that red flag. They all had to start single file, and before they went to the red flag, Villapoto was in 3rd, but then I see he gets docked for jumping on the triple jump. He rolled the first one, but he doubled out of it, and they docked him for that. And a little bit of controversy here when the Bobby Canary was down. James Stewart and Chad Reed were talking about, hey, Villapoto, man, there was flashing red lights and stuff, and he said he saw Barsha and got excited, but who knows? Another win for him. 4 for Ryan Villapoto, but most importantly, 10 points on Davey Millsaps. Davey Millsap finishing in that 6th. Now it's only a 12-point lead, so it's getting close.
Yeah, half that lead virtually gone for Davey Millsaps. But you mentioned Stewart in 2nd. This could be the beginning of a roll for James Stewart. That's 2 weeks in a row on the podium.
He's happy. I mean, he's looking forward to Daytona, but the other guy, Chad Reed, I mean, talk about a 3rd.
He's happy.
And I think he's most happy with the bike now. He says, you know what, we went back, we did that interview with him early, he's getting away from the air forks, and he's running what he knows works, and he's feeling confident, and you saw it out there. I mean, he was battling out there, and Dungey was in 4th there, just kind of, right there, riding it, and it was great. And unfortunately, Millsaps, had a bad start and finished up in that 6th.
So the points race gets more interesting. Justin Barsha in 5th, and we hope that Kyle Chisholm is okay. Chisholm, the reason for that red flag at the end of one of the triples looked like he got landed on. I think it might have been Matt Gerke. Showed it on the replay. I'm sure if you get a look at it tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon on the TV, 12 o'clock Eastern, those 450 is going to be on CBS, and then 2:30 Eastern, the 250s will be on Speed. So that's it for a great night here in St. Louis. Fantastic racing. We'll see you in 2 weeks in Indy.